Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to show you the all new 2025 Zeekr 007 GT version. So we used to see the 007. This is a sedan, but 007 GT is a coupe. It got the same design language as the 001, but the price is very reasonable, and there are a lot of things I need to share with you. It got a lot of features, and there are 4 different versions: two-wheel drive one, and two version you can choose as a 4-wheel drive one. The one I'm showing you is the basic version. The price will be 27,800 US dollar, and the highest one will be 35,000 US dollar. So it got 2 different battery packs, 75 or 100 kWh, and celtics range will be 650 or 825 or 730 kilometer. So let me gonna walk around and share all the features. First, come to the door. So you get the electric door. Price is 27,800 US dollars. So you'll get the electric door. Also, you'll get the frontless door as well. And the charging time, it takes only 10 minutes if you use your fast charger. Then it takes just 10 minutes. Yes, it is true. And the rear side is pretty sporty, and the front, it got the HUD as well. And come to the front side, as I mentioned it, this is GT version, and the 007 is over there, but the front side is pretty similar. The design language is similar, but this is GT version, so the rear side will be more sporty. Let me show you another things. So it also got the front. See, we'll get the front, and the front capacity 53 liter, 53 liter front. Not bad. So there is nothing missing. And what else we got? We also got the front. Let me show you. The front is sorry. We also got the glove box. And yes, so we also got the glove box. So it got the HUD, it got the glove box, it got the front, electric doors, and see this is all the Alcantara, and these are all the Nappa leather. I guess in the performance edition, I haven't checked it yet, but just the refrigerator is missing. But we need to compare with the price. The price is below to 28,000 US dollar, and you are getting all kind of luxury features in this vehicle. It can be only done by BYD and GEELY. So let's gonna walk around and share all the information. Look at the design language, as I mentioned it. The design is pretty similar. So it's a combined design between the Zeekr 001 and the Zeekr 007. So 001 is way bigger, a bit bigger than the 007. But this is also a crossover. So if you come to the rear side, here we'll get the rear spoiler. This is functional. Also, we get another rear spoiler at this part. This is also functional. Zeekr batch over here, 360 camera, and there are so many parking sensors. Let me open the rear tail light. So we must need to power it. I'm always excited, to share some new vehicles, and there are many new vehicles. We often got some new vehicles every week. So this is really crazy if you are living here in China. So the rear tail lights, you get the full LED rear tail lights. Also, we'll get the 360 camera. One is here, another one is at this part, and there are so many parking sensors as well. It doesn't have any exhaust because it's a full electric version. And we'll get the hydraulic cargo. So the cargo space 645 liter. 645 liter, not bad. But if you down your second row, then it will be 1737 liter. So this is not the performance edition. So you have to down it manually. But I guess if you choose the performance edition, maybe we'll get some switches over here so that you can fold the seat automatically. But I'm not sure about that. You still have to check out the performance edition. Also, we get a little bit space for the tools. It got the front as well. Also, we get the light in the cargo. So if you open the cargo in the right place, no problem at all. This is the hydraulic cargo. Just press here, it's gonna be closed. So let me mention the height of the vehicle. Height of the vehicle 1.46 meter. Length is 4.86 meter. 4.86 meter long vehicle. And the wheelbase is 2.92 meter. Front wheel distance 1.9 meter. Rear wheel distance also 1.9 meter. This version doesn't have the air suspension, but I'm not sure if the performance edition got the air suspension or not. But it will get the Michelin's tire with 20-inch wheels, and your tire size will be 255 by 40 R20. And you see the wheels up, they are using the Zeekr brake, but if you want, you can choose the Brembo brake. And the ground clearance right now is 18 centimeter, not even 20 centimeter. And there are two chargers, slow and fast one. This version, it got 100 kWh battery pack, Celsius range 825 kilometer. So the charging time is 15 minutes if you choose the fast charger. But if you choose the 75 kWh battery pack and if you use the fast charger, then it takes only 10.8 minutes. It's really fast, only 10 minutes. But if you use the slow charger, then it will take 10 hours or 14 hours to charge your battery. Here you can use the NFC card as well. Now come to the front side. So, this is a very smart vehicle. It got the automatic driving, automatic parking assist. So come to the front side. And the front design is pretty similar like the 007. So we'll get the LED daytime running light. This will be feasible in day and night. Also, we'll get the LED headlight, LED high beam and low beam, race logo, 360 camera, and a functional grille as well. So the drag coefficient of this vehicle, they haven't mentioned it, but I guess it should be around 0.23 city. I got the front as well, so let me open the front. I catch cold. I am still not better, so sometimes my voice is very difficult to talk. So it got the 53 liter front. Now let me mention the power output. If you choose the two-wheel drive version, then the power output will be 422 horsepower along with 440 Newton meter of torque. But if you choose the four-wheel drive one, then power output will be 646 horsepower along with 710 Newton meter of torque. Top speed 210 km per hour. 0 to 100 it takes 5.3 or 2.95 seconds. So the performance edition 0 to 100 it will take 2.95 seconds. This is crazy. So let's close it. Some of you may compare this vehicle with Neo ET5, but I don't want to compare with the Neo ET5 because the ET5 is too expensive than the 007 GT, and ET5 doesn't have the features we will get here in the GT version. GT is providing more features than the Neo ET5. So come to this side. See, all our electric doors. Also, we'll get the frameless door. And here we'll get the Zeekr sound speakers. And these are all the high quality Nappa leather. High quality Nappa leather. No complaint about the materials. And see, these are Alcantara. So Alcantara, Nappa leather. All the seats are electric. You can activate the seat heating, seat masses. So let's sit in the. You see, some of you were complaining, not complaining. You asked me if the electric door. So what will happen if there are any obstacles? There are some sensors. If there are any obstacle here, it's not gonna hit. You don't need to worry about that. It's a very smart one. So let's sit inside. I got enough leg space, enough head space. I'm more than 186. So look at my leg space and head space. What else we got? We got two cup holders. Also a small box with the armrest. And here we'll get two USB port and two earphones. Now look at those materials. They have really done a great job. We need to appreciate GEELY. And at the top, we get some speakers here at the right side, also at the left side. One light at the right side, one at the left side. And it gotta be panoramic glass roof as well with the sunset. Oh my goodness. It doesn't have the sunset. No sunset. Yeah, no sunset. So I think they're also confident like Zeekr. They're also confident like Xpeng that doesn't need sunset. I think it would be better to have a sunset, but that's okay. Now let's see how the local customers are complaining about that. I don't think so. They will complain because this classroom must be pretty good enough to reduce the sunlight, heating system. I guess so. And these are all the Alcantara. So if you park your vehicles right now 35 degrees centigrade in outside, so if you park it outside, I don't think so it will be too hot, but still we need to check this out. As I mentioned, these are all the electric door. You can just press this switch, then it's gonna be open and close. Now let's go and check it out, the system of this vehicle. It doesn't have the English interface. GEELY is not providing English interface now. So you can move it like this way. Let me sit inside. So you can sit inside and press the brake twice. Then the door gonna be closed. Hi, you are.
你说
打开空调。
好的，打开空调。
See, we got the HUD, PVC ladder in the dashboard. These are all the Alcantara, Zeekr sound speakers. Also a big earphone at the right side. Also we'll get at this part. At the middle, there should be the earphone, yes. This is the earphone. Also we'll get one earphone at the left side. And these are your wireless charger. We'll get two wireless chargers, max 50W, two cup holders, and also we'll get a box with the armrest. And they are USB port as well. Now, if you see the system, so now you're, as I mentioned, you also got the, where is it? Also got the glove box. So there is nothing missing in this vehicle. Now come to the system. So the HUD you can adjust from here. The steering wheel is power adjustable, so you can also adjust the system. I wish they could give us the English interface, then it could be very easier for us to explain. Even though some customers, many foreigners are living here in China, right? So it should have an English interface. This is the 360 view. And we can adjust it like this way. And all the seats are electric, as I mentioned it. So you can activate the seating, seat masses, even though the steering wheels, if you want, you can adjust. You can activate the heating system, and we can adjust all the seats, even though the co-pilot seat, the rear seats also we can adjust it here, and that one. So every seat can be adjusted. That's a really positive, system in this vehicle. And we get some apps. I'm not sure if it got the Apple. I think it doesn't have the Apple CarPlay, the one we're gonna use here. But maybe Geely soon they will take some initiative to sell this vehicle in the global market as well. And for global version 1, you will get the English interface, so you don't need to worry about that. And it got similar kind of leather wrapped steering wheels, which is power adjustable, so we can adjust the steering wheels through the screen. And this is your indicator. And there is a logo, airbag, and there are some switches as well. So if you press here, you can talk with the air system of this vehicle. You can increase and decrease the volume. As I mentioned, we'll also get the wireless chargers. And there are some switches, so if you want to open the front, you can do it from here. You can increase and decrease the volume. And here we can check out the 360 views. So look at the door. So we can open and close it. Even though the second door, we can also open and close it from the screen. Price is below to 28,000 US dollar. Wow. And the cargo and the front, you can also open and close from the screen. At the top here, we get the hazard button. We get light here. See. And there is a big panoramic glass roof. It just doesn't have the sunset. I hope they will provide a sunset, but they also say that it doesn't need sunset at all, because this glass roof is pretty good enough to protect your sunlight. This is the electric door, so you can open and close it manually, but if you want, you can also do it like this way. So overall, it's a really good vehicle. It's way better than the Neo 85, and it's a really good one with a lot of features. So that's pretty well. Keep supporting me. Do subscribe my channel. Until then, bye bye.